Welcome to this explainer. Okay, we are tracking a genuinely dramatic, fast-moving crisis unfolding at the 2026 World Cup right now. And forget the action on the pitch just for a second, because we're investigating something much, much bigger. The sudden death of the 90-minute unbroken game. You know, for over a century, football has been completely defined by continuous, free-flowing action. But that era? It might literally be over. We're covering this with the urgency of a breaking news segment today because the fundamental identity of the world's absolute most popular sport is basically being dismantled right before our eyes.
So let's dive right into the core of this controversy. Critics, fans, and reporters on the ground, they are sounding the alarm. They're saying the very essence of the sport has been hijacked for corporate gain. We're looking at a scenario where that continuous flow we all love, no timeouts, no commercial breaks, has been forcibly shattered. And this isn't just some minor rule tweak, right? It's a systematic dismantling of the game's flow to serve a completely different master. Now, you might be wondering, just how bad is the disruption? Well, in the very first match of the tournament, we witnessed a genuinely shocking broadcast failure. The rule officially dictates returning to the game 30 seconds before play resumes. Instead, Fox networks came back from a full-screen commercial break 10 seconds after the ball was already in play. They literally missed live World Cup action just to finish a sales pitch, which is, a cardinal sin in sports broadcasting.
Section 1. The illusion of safety.
Now, FIFA hasn't exactly been silent about why this stoppage exists. They claim it's strictly for player safety. The official protocol is this mandated hydration break. It's 3 minutes around the 22nd minute of every single half across all 104 matches. Officially, they say this ensures equal conditions and vital hydration for the athletes. And sure, that sounds incredibly noble, but the on-the-ground reality tells a very, very different story.
Get this, 23 degrees Celsius. That was the actual temperature during the tournament opener in Mexico City. Just a pleasant, mild evening. Furthermore, several of these matches are playing inside climate-controlled domes. Yet, right at 24 minutes, inside the historic Aztec Stadium, the match was completely halted anyway.
The contrast here is just absolutely wild. The stated purpose is emergency hydration from a furnace-like environment, but the reality? Mild weather and air-conditioned domes. Fans inside the stadium, the exact same pitch where legends like Pele once played, were forced to sit there for 180 seconds listening to pop music blaring over the speakers. And why? So fans at home could watch a Lowe's home improvement commercial. The players didn't ask for it, and the fans certainly didn't tune in for it.
Section 2. Following the ad money.
So if the players didn't ask for this, who exactly is it for? Well, if we follow the timeline, it becomes crystal clear. Back in March, FIFA officially announced that broadcasters would be allowed to sell advertising during these compulsory breaks. They actively converted these stoppages into brand new, highly priced ad slots, and that allowed FIFA to charge a massive premium for television rights. Come match day, networks pounced, and the result is these unprecedented live game interruptions.
And this totally proves the point about their true intent. Showing these ads was a choice. It wasn't a necessity. While Fox in the US, along with broadcasters in Brazil and Ireland, totally cashed in and cut away to full-screen commercials, others refused. Telemundo, as well as networks in the UK and Mexico, flat out rejected the ads, choosing to keep their cameras focused entirely on the pitch. It's definitive proof, really. The hydration break is just a revenue product wearing a lab coat.
And the fallout on the pitch? It's devastating. Look at the Brazil versus Morocco game. Players were fully hydrated and ready to play before the 3 minutes were even up. But the referee literally held back professional athletes simply because the TV commercials hadn't finished airing. Morocco had the momentum, they looked like the better side. But after standing around waiting for a commercial break, that momentum was completely killed. Brazil equalized soon after. It's a team's World Cup moment, just drained away for ad revenue.
Section 3. FIFA's bizarre time hypocrisy.
Okay, this brings us to a massive, glaring double standard. FIFA actually arrived at this tournament on an absolute crusade against wasted time. They are aggressively penalizing throw-ins if they aren't taken within 5 seconds. Substitutes, they get just 10 seconds to get off the pitch. They are quite literally policing the game second by second, and yet, those exact same officials have injected a mandatory 180-second deliberate stoppage into the middle of every single half.
The irony here is off the charts. Remember how FIFA previously banned goalkeepers from taking tactical timeouts because they argued it disrupted the flow?
Well, they've officially rebuilt the exact tactical huddle they outlawed, slapped a hydration label on it, and sold it. We're even seeing coaches like Pochettino bringing out laptops during these breaks to drill tactical instructions into their players.
This quote from legendary manager Jurgen Klopp perfectly hits the nail on the head regarding the immense frustration spreading right now. Football purists and professionals alike are looking at a sport being directed not by the natural rhythm of the athletes, but by executives in air-conditioned offices who are just looking to appease sponsors.
Section 4. The Americanization of Soccer.
To really understand the broader cultural shift happening to this global game, look at the precedent. Let's be totally clear. Real heat is real. If they are playing in Florida in 105-degree temperatures, a water break is absolutely essential. But from 2014 to 2022, breaks were only called at the referee's discretion when conditions actually demanded it. A blanket mandate that fires inside a dome at 23 degrees, that is not a heat policy. That is a billing policy.
Observers are calling this the Americanization of soccer. It's like FIFA looked at the most watched, free-flowing game on the planet and decided its biggest flaw was that it didn't stop enough to sell you a truck. Broadcasters are now actively dictating when a referee can restart a game. But the reporting also suggests a darker motive here. This overwhelming commercial bombardment seems designed to distract viewers at home from those glaringly empty stadium seats and sky-high ticket prices that FIFA is desperately trying to hide.
So I'm going to leave you with this final provocative thought to consider. Football at this scale is a global moment in time. But right now, that moment is being intentionally interrupted on schedule, twice a half. Are we watching a vital health protocol or literally the ultimate corporate hijack of the beautiful game? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep questioning what you see on the screen, and I'll catch you next time.